Welcome to Crescendo, a show exploring the voices of women in business. I'm your host, Rachel Lubchansky, business and self-leadership coach, helping women with a vision and loads of creativity and motivation get the business know-how to build businesses based on purpose, profit, and making an impact in the world. In season 1, we're talking with Jewish and Israeli business owners who have been impacted by the war to hear about their families and their businesses and how we can support them. So I'm honored today to be joined by Aliza Naon. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Rachel.
If you will, start by just sharing a little bit about how you and your family are and where you live within the country to give some people some context.
Yes, so thank God we are doing okay. We are good. We've been together. We live in Shilo, and Shilo is in Shomron, so it's really between Jerusalem and Tel Aviv, but within the territories. So we have security issues which are different from the rest of the country. We don't have so much missiles. We have more risk of infiltration. So this is a very different type of fear, I would say.
Yeah. Tell us, how many children do you have? What are their ages? Are they in school? Are they home with you?
Today is the first day they are back in school with school bus. So we are finally breathing a little bit. Thank God we have 5 children from 2.5 to 9 years old, 4 girls and 1 boy. So it gets busy when they come back from school, sorry. So I actually arranged my business and my office hours around the school schedule, because, the small ones, I mean, they need help. I mean, they need us to be around them when they're home.
Absolutely. I feel the same way, especially as my kids are getting older. They're almost 15, and I feel like their needs are very different than they were when they were young. But they're now like emotionally intense, right? So there's a lot of emotional support, which feels more time consuming and draining, but also really meaningful to be able to support our children in that way. Aliza, tell us a little bit about your business. What kind of a business do you run?
I run a very technical business. I have my business is called Smart Biz Ops. I help small business owners find the right process and find the right software to organize the business, to make it more efficient, to save time so they don't have to do so much task manually. So it's a bit technical. I also like to say it's a lot of psychology, because for some people tech is very difficult. So it's having them on board, making sure they're comfortable with the tech that has been chosen, and training them on the solution.
Yeah, wow, it's such an important role, because so many of us who go into business have no idea how to work the technical side of things. And when I talk about helping people with the business know-how, I call it the mindset and the mechanics, right? It's the mechanics that really lead us into so much mind drama. Aliza, what kind of clients did you work with prior to the war?
So prior to the war, I actually just told my clients abroad that I was going to focus on the Israeli market. And so I work with solopreneur, very small businesses, but I have a trend also now of slightly bigger businesses who are starting to have a team and absolutely need tech, coming to me, or have a team already and tech that is not good for them, not enough, coming to me for advice, for implementation. But yeah, I just end of September, I actually told my clients that I will focus on my the Israeli market.
Wow. If only we could see the future. Okay, so October 7th happened. What happened to your business?
It disappeared. I mean, I had, I think a lot of small businesses, I had a pipeline of clients and leads, ready and waiting for after the Chagim to start. August is very slow, and because the kids are out of school, it's very hard for me also to really take on new clients. September was the Chagim. Everyone is waiting for after Sukkot to start, so I was also waiting for after Sukkot. And then when when the war happened, the current project got stopped. The leads were literally disappeared. Not ready to take on, not knowing what was going on, and I think everyone here also went into some kind of shock and trauma, and we know we have to go on, but it's very hard on the other end to really invest in your business, which is working with me is investing in your business and investing in the future of the business. And it's very hard for people here to really see getting into this mindset and moving forward again.
Yeah. Wow. I want to just give a little bit of context to our listeners who aren't in Israel. So the way the school system works here is that our students all go back to school on September 1st. That's every year, the same day. And then depending upon when the Jewish holidays fall, which is what we're referring to here as the Chagim, a lot of times when the Chagim fall earlier in the year, as they did this year, which was like mid-September, people will say, we're going to do that Acharei Chagim, which means after the holidays end. And so, between September 1st and October 7th, we were very much in this holding pattern anyway, in business, where lots of people were sort of gearing up for big launches and investing in their businesses and their work and putting in different kinds of time after the holidays, after our children went back to school. And when October 7th happened, which was on the last day of our holiday, Aliza's saying her business completely disappeared. Okay, so take us back to that time. What were you thinking? What was at stake here with your business drying up?
Well, pretty much everything, right? I mean, I don't have a business for the fun of it. I have a business because I do need to make a parnassa. I do need to make a living, and a big chunk of, most of my revenue from my business go into grocery shopping and the mortgage and life, basically. So there was no option for me to have no business. And I started also seeing I'm not the only one like that. So I understand very fast that it's going to be, we're all in the same thing. It's not just my client who disappeared. It's everyone. And I got concerned. I got really concerned, to be honest. Mm-hmm. Apart from the security situation, on top of that, not knowing what was going on, or why would come up. It was not an easy time.
Yeah. Absolutely. So what did you do? What are you doing?
So,
how are you bringing in clients? Did you go back to your European or non-Israeli based clients? Tell us what it's looking like. And also, let's just start there.
Yeah. So when I realized, and my background is in economics, so I know what, an economy of war is recession and difficulties. I mean, there's nothing, no way to put it differently. Financial during war is very hard. So when I realized that I would not be the only one in that situation, I thought we need to bring business from abroad in Israel. We need people who are not affected by the war to bring us business. So, and I saw also needs for people to have a list of businesses, because there was already some people who wanted to support Israel. So I decided to take upon myself to create a list of businesses, Israeli businesses, who would need support from clients abroad and people who want to bring business to Israel. And the list actually is turned into a website and volunteers. And so it actually started to pick up the second week of the war.
Incredible. So tell us a little bit about what the website looks like. I did mention it on yesterday's show, and it's called smallbusinessisrael.com. Tell us about what people can find there and how they can utilize this directory to support us and also get their needs filled?
Yes, so it's a directory. It's very simple. You can search if you have a need. You know you need a graphic designer. You know you need a product. You can go on the website and search, either type in the name of the word of what you need, or use the categories that are already there. Find the businesses that offer the service of the product you need, and get in touch with them so you can buy directly from them. So it's really putting in touch people who have a need abroad and want to support Israel with Israeli businesses who need the support. So that's the simple idea.
Yeah, it's really a beautiful, much needed initiative. Speaking on behalf of myself, but also all the small businesses in Israel who have this opportunity to publicize their business for free through this initiative that you've begun. I can't even imagine how much time that's taken. Do you have space in your schedule to take on your own clients? And where are you finding clients right now? And or if you're not finding clients, then tell us how we can support you and what kind of people that you're looking to work with.
So this initiative took a lot of time. I have to say that one of the reasons I took it upon myself is because I have the technical skills. So it took a lot of time to set it up. Right now, it pretty much runs on its own. I set it up in a way that it can scale. We have now 175 businesses listed, about almost 3,000 views, and all over the world, many from the US. So it is working, and it's not taking so much of my time. And what's taking more of my time is actually trying to, making sure the word goes out. And I saw something this week. Something very, very interesting is that I got brand new type of clients or leads coming to me for system support, for implementation, some from the US, from within Israel. A lot of them actually got heard of the initiative or saw it on LinkedIn, because that's where I'm the most, being a business type of initiative, that's where I'm most active. So I did get feedback, direct feedback from people who saw the initiative, and that was really, really heartwarming, because I haven't slept a lot to put that out, and it's really nice to see that it's actually making an impact, and that people are seeing it and using it to reach out. I also got feedback from other businesses.
Great. Sorry, we had a little bit of a technical glitch there for a second. Thanks for explaining that. And again, for all the time and effort and energy you've put into creating that resource. And I really hope that it becomes a fruitful channel for you and your business, as well as for all of us. Is there anything else you want to share about ways that people can support you? Or maybe just make a pitch. Who are you looking to work with? What kind of clients would be best to come your way right now?
Yeah, I worked best with small businesses, so 10 to 50 employees, not big companies, who are either looking for new software, they want to change, they want to make sure they have the right one, or they just want to improve their processes and they need help finding the right way to organize themselves. So these are really my clients. In Israel, I'm always happy to have Israeli clients. Abroad, for anyone who needs. I'm also fluent in French, for anyone who hasn't heard. That's where the accent is from. So I'm work also with in French for whoever needs.
That's great. That's really helpful for people to know. Amazing. Aliza has a phenomenal reputation here in Israel for being a joy to work with and excellent at what she does, really helping businesses create systems and centralizing things and flowing efficiently and, really just streamlining all the things. So Aliza, wishing you hatzlacha, best wishes for ease during this very difficult time. And thank you so much for coming on the show. If you want to support Aliza or any other small businesses in Israel, please do go and visit smallbusinessisrael.com for this growing directory of product and service-based businesses that could use your support. Thanks so much.
Thank you.